Good day everyone, and welcome to the Transport for Sydney Vlogs channel. I'm currently in Bankstown. This is going to be an update video of Bankstown Station, the very first one since the former T3 Bankstown line closed. And that was around 3 weeks ago, and since then the city end of Bankstown Station has literally been demolished to make way for a new plaza area. This plaza area will also be the concourse, and this concourse will segregate the Sydney Metro part of Bankstown Station to the Sydney Trains part. So yeah, as you can see here, the city end of the platform has been demolished. You can see a few excavator trucks and just a bunch of soil being dug out of the ground to allow this new plaza area to be built and constructed. And then in the distance is the Sydney Metro platforms. So yeah, still early days into the Sydney Metro conversion works here at Bankstown. But as time continues to elapse, we will slowly see this new plaza area and the new concourse come to light. So what I'll do now is I'll head into Bankstown Station and show you guys what has changed inside the station premises. Before I go in, what I might do is I'll just show you guys a view just from behind the fence here. And yeah, as we'll see later on in this video, the city end, just where the station building finishes, is now being fenced off, and that whole area behind there is where the new plaza is being built, which we just saw a moment ago, where all the soil has been dug out. So after the Bankstown line closed, obviously work commenced to demolish the city end of the platform. Then the fences would have been installed, and that would have allowed new buffer stops to be installed on this side of the fence that we'll see in a moment. So the existing concourse here at Bankstown hasn't changed. Still looks pretty much the same. You've got the lift in the middle. So the Bankstown line, or the former T3 Bankstown line I should say, closed on the final Sunday of September. I think it might have been the 30th of September or the 29th. I think it was the 30th. But yeah, do correct me if I'm wrong, and it was the 29th. So yeah, that was the final day of operation of the T3 Bankstown line. Since then, as I mentioned before, the city end of the platform here has been demolished, and they've now installed fences so that work for the new plaza can take place and then can be safely segregated from the other work that had to take place. So basically, what has happened here within the premises of Bankstown Station is that on both platforms 1 and 2, a new buffer stop has been installed just in front of where the fence is that separates the Sydney Trains part of Bankstown Station to where the new concourse and plaza area is being built. So yeah, this new buffer stop here has been installed. I'm currently looking at the one on platform 2, and you can see some mesh fencing here as well. In addition to the buffer stop, you can also see a single signal, which is showing red right now. And that is because platform 2 is actually not being used. All the T6 line services are coming in and out using platform 1, and that's because to the west of Bankstown Station there is a crossover between the up line and the down line, but that's only in the westward direction. So the only crossover track from the track that runs into platform 1 to the track that runs into platform 2 is actually heading towards Yaguna. So yeah, trains from Yaguna can come into platform 1 and then return back to Yaguna using the crossover junction just to the west of the station. However, there is no crossover junction from Yaguna into platform 2. So the only way for a train to enter platform 2 is to actually use the middle track, which you guys will see in a moment. I'm just walking to that side of the platform now. You'll be able to see a middle track. In the future, trains, I guess, can use platform 1 to shunt into the middle track and then cross over into platform 2. That will be the only way for trains to actually come into platform 2 from the west. However, I guess that's not efficient, as it would take some time. It's probably not necessary for a train, for example for this M set here, just to shunt into the middle track and then come into platform 2. So yeah, for that reason, all the Tier 6 line services are using platform 1 for the time being. And as you can see, there's a diagram here which shows you the track layout just west of Bankstown. So yeah, as you can see, trains from Yaguna use the track on the right to come into Bankstown, and as you can see, there is no crossover track to the track on the left that runs into platform 2. So a train would have to literally come into platform 1, shunt into the middle loop, and then cross over into platform 2. And yeah, that will add a few minutes, and it's just probably not efficient. So yeah, for this reason, all trains are only using platform 1 here at Bankstown, and that will continue into the foreseeable future. However, I think there might be works happening to renovate and improve and modernize the plaza above where I am right now, and maybe once these upgrade works are done, maybe the platform, or this end of the platform, may be extended in the future to allow 8-car trains to run to Bankstown again. But yeah, until works to complete this plaza have finished, the platform won't be able to be extended safely. And yeah, until then, I guess the T6 line is limited just to 4-car trains. As I mentioned in the previous video, all the T6 services are being operated by 4-car M sets. But yeah, a 4-car Tangara or 4-car K set could also run this service if required for operational reasons. But yeah, for now, all services throughout the week, including weekends, are all operated by 4-car M sets only. In terms of the frequency, it can vary. I think normally on weekdays it's every 20 minutes, However, there may be some occasions like this weekend where the T6 line only runs at a 30-minute frequency. Maybe that's just due to operational requirements or track work on other parts of the network. So now on platform 1, just having a look at the buffer stop on this platform. Looks very identical to the one on platform 2. And you also got the mesh fencing next to it. I guess, yeah, so that nothing, I guess, falls onto the tracks. And you've got this new stanchion here supporting the overhead wiring. And a new signal as well.
Next up is Laguna, followed by Berong, Regent's Park, Corolla and Lincoln. Next up is Laguna.
So yeah, just departed Bankstown Station. As you can see, the train's heading west back towards Laguna. Have to cross over to the middle track. And now just crossing over back onto the down line. So yeah, that's basically a summary of the changes that's happened at Bankstown since the former T3 line closed. But anyway, that will be all for this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, like and favorite this video, and I will see you next time.